Hey guys, so I wanted to give you guys another video of my series that I promised you. Last week I did not do any and I feel really bad. So here's my little chalkboard. I have a little week view of what we're doing, so the kids and I have a clue of what we're doing for the week. My husband's idea, which is great. And over here is the cabinet that I shared with you guys of all of our art supplies, so they basically can go in there whenever they want, and I will link that up above for you if you haven't seen it. Alright, so here is the organization of my curriculum for the most part. I have this, and then I also have something in my dining room, which I'll share with you after this video. And if you hear crunches of apples, it's my son. So I just display our favorite book, Oh No Astro, with our space rocks and magnifying glass. Have our globe there that I thrifted. On the side of this bookshelf, I put our little hook, a 3M hook, with this clipboard. And this clipboard I usually take off, but I put the Explode the Code and a math worksheet or a couple math worksheets for her independent work every morning. And then I have this little container from the Dollar Tree that holds all your spices, your teas, and I put little strips there, and they're microfiber and they're chalk. So here is just where I corral all of her work that she's done, all of her math and her geography worksheets. And I have Singapore math and Sylvan, and I have preschool math at home from Kate Snow that I've talked about. I have some stuff that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree that I kind of just made of measurement stuff. I made a time and money from the Dollar Tree, and I just put laminated sleeves in them. I have another Kate Snow book for addition facts that stick, and then I have Life of Fred, and I have her calendar, which I consider math, and then I have like this little sleeve that I use for my son most of the time. And then we have our abacus, and then I put some of our little clock things in flashcards for time because that's what we're learning right now. But usually this contains all of our language arts, like anything she wants to write in, her little writing tablets, her spiral notebook, her journal, her vocabulary journal, and then this is her Lakeshore story journal. And then this is just like an extra clipboard. So here at the bottom, I kind of do this, it depends on like the time of the month, but we have lots of library books, and I can share with you maybe at the end of this video just a flip through of all these books if you want to see it. But I have the moon book, the sun is my favorite star. I have like a bunch of like astronomy and space books for our morning baskets that I kind of take from the library, and this is like my clipboard divider. So these are some space books that we already have in our home library. And then over here I divided it with this geography map from Bookshark. I have all of our geography, world, culture, the state books. We have some art books, drawing books, and our health books from Evan Moore and from Abeka I have here. I have this Abeka one, and then I have a health one. And then I have like some Spanish ones and manner books right here. So I try to have our rotating books like all here so that when I do our morning baskets, these are the ones that I kind of pull from our geography, art, and Spanish and manners. These are the ones that I don't use all the time, and I like to keep the art in our eating kitchen because they do all of our art at the table, which is over here to the left of me. And then at the bottom right here is my son's daily binder and my daughter's daily binder. This is all of her workbooks that she uses, that she could just grab whenever she wants to. And then he has a lot more than her because he's in preschool. He really loves workbooks. He likes the Cutting Kumon book. Really awesome. He loves it. Just like a bunch of Spectrum workbooks and Rotten Staff and Dollar Tree ones, Montessori books, and then all of the books that he can like take out on his own, he can use dry erase markers on, are all in here. He can get it whenever he wants to, like numbers and shapes and everything there. All the way at the bottom, I have like 3 separate folders of their math and language, mostly for my son's daily binder. So all of the things I want him to learn for preschool are in here, and then I kind of rotate them out and I put them in here. And if you have not seen his daily binder, I will link that video up above. He uses it once a week. I don't have him do it all the time, every day, like a daily binder per se, but that's what he uses. And then I have his little brain games. And then here I have like a dry erase board from the Dollar Tree, a chalkboard, and then stencils. I think this is great. This has helped him with his alphabet and numbers and forming them. So a little tracing stencil. I have their story cubes and some Spanish cards, and then I have this little alphabet magnetic board with all of the things that go with it. So this is the bookcase that I use right next to our dining room table. And as you can see, I have my morning basket right here, and I will share with you guys like the details of it, what I have in it for the fall, and that's coming up really soon. But my devotional that I use pretty much all the time is Indescribable, and then we're reading The Farmer Boy right now. And then for Thanksgiving, I want to read this because we read it last year. But all of the subjects here are my rotation subjects. We do this one every day, the language arts from the good and the beautiful. And we have our Spanish book that I just did a review on that we do every week. And then we love doing this on Fridays, our geography book. We try to do this once a week. And then I have our space book back here, our First Space Encyclopedia, which we refer to a lot when we're reading in the Indescribable book. So I will share with you guys later the morning basket that I have because it's changed from last month. And it's fall themed, so I thought it'd be fun to share that. And I also am sharing like my favorite Bibles with you guys in another video. So I store all of our poetry in our Bibles, our poetry books, Mother Goose, Clap and Count, The Llama Who Had No Pajama, or Pajama, I don't know why I say pajama, the Book of Nature Poetry, and Where the Sidewalk Ends, The New Kid on the Block, A Child's Garden Verse, Nursery Rhymes, and then we have all these Bibles here. And then on the bottom, I store all of our science. Human body, animals, everything that we are learning throughout this year, all of our Dr. Seuss learning resources, all of the DK books that I love, all of everything for insects and animals and everything go down here so we know where all of our science books are. And I have a lot of the Magic School Bus stored up. I have some of our Magic School Bus stored up above, but this is what we were using a lot of for the summer when we did our animal unit study. So that is what this little bookshelf looks like, and it's right next to our dining room, and it doesn't look fancy. It's totally not like Pinterest worthy looking, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just want it to be very like easy to pull this out. And we have our children all from around the world in here as well that we rotate and we read once a week as well. So that is where I store all of our curriculum that we are using.